Sweet little Erica Lovejoy is after my husband.
I'm not after anyone.
Of course not, of course not. No, you like to be chased, right? Prancing around those little bikinis, so helpful, so thoughtful, so obvious. How could I miss it? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I was in rehab grieving over my babies.
You can't turn this around on me. I didn't do anything wrong, Amber.
No. No, but I bet you want to, don't you? Rick is upstairs, all alone in bed, and you're practically drooling.
Don't you project your behavior onto me, okay? I'm not a homewrecker. I didn't break up this marriage, Amber. You did.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw you. You and your lover at the coffee shop. I mean, you practically ran after him and begged him not to leave you. With your husband standing right there.
But you just loved every second of that, didn't you? Hmm?
Actually, I was appalled. And so was Rick.
Well, you guys are just two peas in a pod now, aren't you?
This has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, you know what? That's right. It doesn't. So get the hell out of my house.
The kids are asleep. I wanted to talk to you about Amber for a minute while she's out.
She didn't go over to see Rick, did she?
They have to discuss what happened.
Why? There isn't any excuse for what she's done.
Okay, Stephanie, listen. I know that you are very disappointed in her, but I think you're being a little bit harsh.
She wakes up in bed with a strange man, and she can't even remember what she's done or what's happened, and I'm being harsh?
You don't think that's strange?
I think her behavior is outrageous.
What, have you seen something recently? Something that makes you think she wanted to end her marriage? That she was dissatisfied with Rick? Or she was unhappy with her home life? Anything? Anything at all?
Well, Taylor, that's what makes the whole thing. Her behavior's so confusing. I cannot, for the life of me, imagine why she wants to continue down this path of self-destruction. I mean, she's been given chance after chance, and she continues to make these crazy mistakes.
This time, it might not be her fault. Stephanie, I would be one of the first people to tell you not to believe her, but I'm telling you, this whole thing is so bizarre that there's something else going on.
Sheila, let me in. Hurry up, there are bees out here. Hurry. Hurry. Close the door. Close the door. Are they on me? Are they on me? Did Eddie get in?
Would you quit being a baby? You're fine.
I'm allergic. All right, those things could kill me. Man, I told Ziggy to do something about that, you know? I mean, he's our super. That's a health hazard, you know? You should call an exterminator.
What do you want?
Listen, what? It's Amber.
Forget about her. She's not your problem.
She's stalking me.
No, she's not. Be melodramatic.
Hey, I'm not kidding. Okay, she just cornered me at a coffee house. She was asking me all these questions.
Like what?
Like what really happened. She's onto me, Sheila. I know it.
No, you just stick to the plan. Everything is gonna be fine.
Oh, you're not listening to me, okay? She's asking questions. She wants to know what happened. She doesn't believe me.
Just calm down. Don't panic.
She's not gonna let up, Sheila. She's not. She's gonna find out what I did.
Hell, Lance, you think about it. You and I are the only two people who know what really happened.
I'm gonna tell her.
You what?
I can't shake this chick. All right? She knows that I'm hiding something. She's gonna keep dogging me until I give it up. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Amber can't do anything to you.
marriage is falling apart, Sheila. Okay, her husband thinks that we're having an affair. She's desperate.
No. She doesn't remember anything.
Oh, no. She bought that story at first. Okay, but now she's not so sure.
So you make her sure.
I tried, but it only made her more suspicious.
What did you say to her?
I don't know. I got mixed up about some stuff, you know? Nothing major, just some little details. She was grilling me so hard, she threw me off.
She's gonna throw you into Sing Sing if you tell her the truth.
Not if I come clean. If I come clean, I walk.
Lance, you drugged her. You knocked her out and kidnapped her. That is a felony. Do you honestly think she's gonna let you get away with that?
Yeah, she just wants to get her husband back. She doesn't want to get me in trouble.
What about the family? What about Rick? How do you think he's gonna react to you, knowing that you took advantage of his wife?
But I didn't.
No, right. Let me guess. He's just gonna take your word for it? Why should he believe you?
Amber, we'll tell him.
Amber was unconscious.
I swear, I didn't hurt anybody, all right? I just put her in bed. I didn't even take her clothes off.
I know that, but what about the Forresters? You know, as far as they're concerned, you're just another hoodlum who drugged a girl at a party.
No, I'm not a hoodlum, all right? I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I just did it for the money. I just did what you told me to do.
Yes, you did. And you were paid handsomely for it. Don't you dare look a gift horse in the mouth, Lance. I'm only gonna tell you this once. You do not want to double-cross me. You're gonna keep your mouth shut. You're gonna grow a spine. And you're gonna stick to the plan.
No, Sheila, I'm not. I'm sorry if that ticks you off, all right? But I gotta look out for myself. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I told you to leave.
Rick asked me to stay.
You know, no wonder he's been jumping to conclusions about me lately. You've probably been bad-mouthing me for months.
Bad-mouthing you? Amber, I've admired you. I flew all the way across the country to meet you, to help you.
Yeah, to help yourself to my husband.
God, I really thought that you were different.
Well, you don't know anything about me.
Maybe it was the publicity, all the articles, the interviews, the reviews. I read them all. I grew up idolizing you, Amber. I used to think that we had so much in common. We both grew up in small towns, raised by a single mother. I didn't know my father either. I felt like I could relate to you. Like, if you could do it, then so could I.
Let me tell you something, Erica. You're not doing anything with Rick.
Rick's not gonna forgive you. Not this time, Amber. You've hurt him too badly.
And he doesn't know what really happened.
And he doesn't want to. You betrayed him. You betrayed the one person who always believed in you. What you said at that party about how much you owed to Rick, that was true. Because he gave you everything that was good in life. And what did you bring into his? Drugs, alcohol, infidelity?
Shut up!
Rick gave you a home, a family, a career that most people dream of, and what do? You go and you cheat on him. I mean, how could you do that? How could you be so ungrateful?
You know what? This is none of your business. Rick is my husband, mine, not yours, and he is definitely not interested in you.
What did Amber tell you?
She still doesn't remember anything. She doesn't remember anything except the one part she is very clear about is her feelings and how she felt at the party, how on top of the world she was because Rick was so proud of her.
And because she was drunk.
No, she had one glass of wine.
That she remembers. It's my understanding that they were drinking tequila.
Amber doesn't drink hard liquor. She doesn't like tequila.
A drunk will drink paint thinner.
She was not addicted to alcohol. Her dependency was on prescription painkillers.
Which she washed down with alcohol. Do you really think that I want to believe this? That she did this? Do you think that I want to give up my belief that she had changed? No. But she hasn't changed. So you need to keep your distance.
Yes, she has
because she's caused too much heartache for this family.
Stephanie, it is my professional opinion that she has changed. She's learned from her mistakes.
Then why does she keep making them over and over again?
God, Stephanie, would you look at everything she's been through? She went through the loss of a second child this year. She couldn't handle that grief, so that's how she got dependent on the pills. And just as she was getting her life together, she suddenly found herself under this huge cloud of pressure to save Forrester from losing hundreds of thousands of dollars because of her collection. But she didn't panic. She didn't buckle. She didn't go back to the pills. She found a way to deal with it. She found a way to market the collection, and she saved it. Now, does that sound like someone who would throw everything away at some victory party? Does that sound like someone who would give up? No, it doesn't. She doesn't want to sabotage her life. She would never do that.
I'm telling you, Sheila, that girl is not gonna leave me alone. All right, she's gonna be on my doorstep tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that,
Lance,
the
if
day
you
after
tell
that.
Amber what you did, it's going to lead her to me. And that can't happen. Do you understand?
You know what? Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna leave you out of it.
She's gonna want to know why you did it. Don't tell her anything. This is all gonna blow over in a few weeks. Just give it some time. You've got cash. Get out of town. Go see some friends.
No good. Okay, Amber will still be here when I come back. Unless.
Unless what?
If you're so desperate to keep my mouth shut, maybe you can fix it so I don't ever come back.
Rick, it's me. Open up. We need to talk. Please?
Amber, I already told you he's sleeping.
And I told you to leave, so what are you still doing here?
You think you can just walk in there and apologize again and make everything okay?
You know what, Erica? I'm getting a little sick of your holier-than-thou routine. How would you like it if I walked in there and told Rick what you were really up to, huh? Worming your way into our family, using our son to get to Rick?
I'm not the one sneaking around, okay? You are.
Oh, don't you even start that!
Enough! Eric is down the hall.
Rick, I need to talk to you. I need 1 minute. You really need to hear what I have to say.
You've got 1 minute. This better be good.
You know, maybe you're right. You know, maybe telling Amber isn't the best answer to my problem.
You're gonna get out of town?
I could.
Oh, you've got $10,000. It's a lot of cash. You could just lay low and ride it out.
Yeah, but you see, Amber is on the warpath. You know, I mean, she's not gonna rest until she finds out the truth.
Yeah, well, she's not gonna hear it from you.
Not if she can't find me.
Oh God, this is great. This is excellent, Lance.
Hey, I got a lot of friends in New York, you know.
That's a perfect city.
Right.
Especially for an up-and-comer like yourself.
Mm-hmm. See, there's just one problem. I mean, you know, starting a new life, changing coasts again. I mean, that kind of move, that can get expensive, you know. I don't think 10 grand is gonna cut it.
Are you blackmailing me?
That's showbiz, lady. See, I'm just renegotiating my contract. You know, 10 G's, that bought the whole love scene, right? 100K, that buys the whole disappearing act.
100,000? I don't have 100,000.
Well, then I guess Amber and I are just gonna have to have a little chat now, aren't we?
Oh, come on, Lance. I gave you everything that I had. You don't need to do this. You don't need to make this ugly.
Hey, you know what? If you can't do it, you can't do it. Nobody's forcing your hand.
Yes, you are. There's no reason to get greedy.
Greedy? I haven't worked in months, okay? I can't even afford my health care. I can't even afford my allergy shots. Hell, up until I met you, lady, I didn't have enough money to put gas into my car.
Yeah, well, you have got to admit $10,000 was a hell of a lot for one night's work.
I committed a crime for you, Sheila. Okay, Amber told me that if I tell her the truth, I'm off the hook. Can you give me a guarantee like that?
She is not going to find out.
No? Yeah, well, then you better get on the horn of your bank.
There's nothing that I can do about it tonight, Lance. Just give me a few days, all right? I'll find
Yeah, you know,
the
Amber's
money.
probably circling my block right as we speak. No. Tomorrow, Sheila. I'm gonna call you first thing in the morning. If you don't have my money by noon, my next call is to Amber.
Taylor, what are you talking about? It's exactly what she did.
No, Stephanie, please listen to me. We don't know everything. We don't know everything that happened from the time she blacked out.
Did she wake up in this man's bed in his apartment?
In her bathing suit.
Oh, okay. She passed out and they didn't have sex.
Okay.
That doesn't change anything.
Stephanie, we don't know everything that happened, but I have a very strong feeling about this. There is something missing, and Amber is determined to find out what it is.
Rick, I know you're really hurt and confused right now, but you have to believe me.
Don't say that you're sorry, Amber.
I'm not cheating on you. What you saw tonight wasn't what you think.
You were having coffee with the guy from the party, Amber, and you said that you didn't even know him.
I don't. I just wanted some answers, okay? He knows what really happened.
We all know what happened. You told me when you came home.
No, there is more. There's more. He's hiding something. I don't know what it is, but my gut feeling is telling me I'm gonna blow this thing all wide open. I'm not having an affair with him. In fact, I don't even think I came on to him.
You know, Amber, I'd like to believe what you're saying. I really would. But how do you just expect me to overlook what I saw?
Look, Lance was about to tell me the truth, okay? Next time I see him, he's going to. Please listen to me. Listen to me. I would never have left that party with another man because I love you and I love our family. There's something missing from his story. I know in my heart that I did not betray you. And if you just give me a chance, I will prove it.
Please do that, Amber. You go prove it.
Damn you, Lance. Oh, God, you're gonna ruin things. If you tell Amber what we did, it's over. Oh, I lose everything. My freedom. My daughter's future. Erica's chance with Rick. I have to do something, but what? What?